info YouTube channel. Subscribe and share. Today we see about LOTO LogOut Tagout interview questions and answers. Lockout, tagout, LOTO, is a crucial safety procedure in electrical maintenance that ensures equipment is properly shut off and cannot be started up again before the completion of maintenance or repair work. If you're preparing for an interview about electrical LOTO, understanding the key concepts, safety protocols, and compliance standards is essential. Here are some common interview questions along with suggested answers. 1. What is lockout, tagout, LOTO in electrical safety? Answer. Lockout, tagout, LOTO is a safety procedure used to ensure that machines or electrical equipment are properly shut off and cannot be accidentally restarted during maintenance or servicing. The procedure involves locking the equipment's energy isolating devices and attaching a tag to indicate that it should not be operated until the lock is removed by the authorized person. 2. Why is LOTO important in electrical maintenance? Answer. LOTO is critical because it prevents accidental energization of equipment during maintenance, which could lead to severe injuries, electrocution, or fatalities. It protects workers by isolating hazardous energy sources and ensuring that machinery remains in a de-energized state until maintenance is safely completed. 3. Can you explain the steps involved in a typical LOTO procedure? Answer. A standard LOTO procedure includes the following steps. Preparation. Understand the equipment and identify all energy sources. Notification. Inform all affected employees about the maintenance and LOTO procedure. Shutdown. Turn off the equipment using the normal stopping process. Isolation. Isolate the equipment from its energy sources, example. Disconnect power supply, shut valves. Lockout, tagout. Apply locks and tags to the energy isolating devices to prevent accidental re-energization. Energy release. Release or block any stored energy, example. Discharge capacitors, release hydraulic pressure. Verification. Test to ensure the equipment is de-energized before starting work. Maintenance. Conduct the necessary maintenance or repairs. Removal of LOTO. Once the work is completed, remove locks and tags following proper procedures, notify affected employees, and re-energize the equipment. 4. What are the different types of energy sources that LOTO procedures address? Answer. LOTO procedures address various types of hazardous energy sources, including electrical energy, example. Live wires, stored electrical charge. Mechanical energy, example. Moving parts, flywheels. Hydraulic energy, example. Pressurized fluids. Pneumatic energy, example. Compressed air. Thermal energy, example. High temperatures, steam. Chemical energy, example. Stored gases, reactive chemicals. 5. What is the difference between lockout and tagout? Answer. Lockout involves placing a physical lock on an energy isolating device to prevent its operation. Only the person who placed the lock can remove it. Tagout involves placing a tag on the energy isolating device to indicate that it should not be operated. Unlike a lock, a tag does not physically prevent operation but serves as a warning. Tagout is typically used when a lockout is not feasible, but it is considered less secure. 6. What are the OSHA requirements for LOTO? Answer. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration (OSHA) standard for LOTO is specified under 29 CFR 1910.147. The key requirements include establishing a written LOTO program, training employees on LOTO procedures, conducting regular inspections of LOTO procedures, using locks and tags to isolate energy sources, documenting and maintaining records of LOTO activities. 7. Who is authorized to perform a LOTO procedure? Answer. Only authorized employees who have been trained on LOTO procedures and understand the specific equipment's energy sources can perform LOTO. They are responsible for applying and removing locks and tags. Additionally, affected employees are those who operate or work near the equipment but do not perform LOTO. They must be informed of LOTO activities. Other employees should be aware of the LOTO procedures to recognize when LOTO is in effect and avoid interfering. 8. What is an energy isolating device? Give examples. Answer. An energy isolating device is a mechanical device that physically prevents the transmission or release of energy. Examples include circuit breakers, disconnect switches, valves, manual shutoff valves for hydraulic or pneumatic systems, blanking plates for isolating pipes. 9. How do you verify that equipment is de-energized during LOTO? Answer. To verify de-energization, use appropriate testing equipment, such as a multimeter or voltage tester, to check for the absence of voltage. Ensure the testing device is functioning correctly by testing it on a known live source before and after verification. For other energy types, example. Hydraulic, check for pressure release or movement. 10. What are some common mistakes made during LOTO procedures? Answer. Common mistakes include failure to identify all energy sources, especially secondary or stored energy, using improper or damaged locks and tags, not testing equipment to confirm de-energization, inadequate training of employees on LOTO procedures, removing locks or tags without authorization. 11. How often should LOTO training be conducted? Answer. LOTO training should be conducted initially for all employees involved in the LOTO process, annually for refresher training, whenever there are changes in job assignments, equipment, or processes. If a periodic inspection reveals deficiencies in the LOTO procedure. 12. Can you explain the difference between a group lockout and a personal lockout? Answer. Personal lockout involves a single authorized employee applying their lock and tag on the energy isolating device. This ensures that only the individual performing maintenance can remove their lock. Group lockout. Used when multiple workers are involved in a task. A group lockbox is used, where each worker applies their personal lock to the lockbox containing the keys to the energy isolating devices. This ensures no worker can remove their lock until everyone has finished their work. 13. What is a lockout tagout LOTO device? Describe its key characteristics. Answer. A LOTO device is used to isolate hazardous energy and prevent equipment from being accidentally activated. Key characteristics include durability, able to withstand harsh environmental conditions, standardization, clearly identifiable by color, shape, or size, identification, must include the name or identifier of the person applying the lock or tag, exclusive use, only used for lockout tagout purposes and not for any other functions. 14. How do you handle stored or residual energy during a LOTO procedure? Answer. Stored or residual energy must be safely released, restrained, or blocked before starting maintenance work. Methods include discharging capacitors in electrical systems, releasing pressure from hydraulic or pneumatic lines, securing moving parts with blocks or pins to prevent accidental movement. 15. What should be done if an employee leaves the facility and forgets to remove their lock? Answer. In such cases, a supervisor must follow a predefined procedure to remove the lock safely. Verify that the employee is not present in the facility. Attempt to contact the employee for confirmation. Document the removal process and inform the employee upon their return. Ensure all necessary safety checks are performed before removing the lock. These questions help prepare candidates for discussions about electrical LOTO procedures, ensuring a clear understanding of safety practices and compliance standards in maintenance environments. Tailoring responses with real-world experiences can further demonstrate expertise and familiarity with LOTO protocols.